presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the small forward spot. And for the Mavericks, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Caldwell Pope finds Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. From deep. He can't get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic feeling it out. Dinwiddie outside. Out to the wing. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got the first basket of the game for the Nuggets. And the Mavericks with possession. Doncic kicks to Bullock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, where he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
Free throw good. Bullock. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Porter passes it to Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
And the first one drops. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
That one misses.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bullock with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now the pass to Finney Smith. In the corner, Murray with it. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
On the wing, Porter. And another miss by Denver. Mavericks trailed by 3. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And here's Bullock. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. There's the 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bullock's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
They get a hand on it. And here's Doncic from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 5th is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about it. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Defense is right there. The layup off target.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
The 3 for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot. Doncic against Murray. To end the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Luka Doncic.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy, you can tell, who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
The first free throw is good.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And so Murray nails both of them. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Now, here's Doncic. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Michael Malone.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint. It means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Finney-Smith following the score by Jamal Murray. And it's Doncic missing. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Bullock. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bullock's got 7 points in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Jokic trying to free himself up. The offensive rebound. It's good.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebound.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He had 15 points last outing. Lobbed up there for Powell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Porter. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. He's got 6.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel. Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Wood, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Wood passes to Dinwiddie. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Down low, here's Wood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
He misses the free throw. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And, you know, since having his role expanded, Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 5 points in the game. Denver passing it around. Gordon inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. And no good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. High, arcing shot, and it's Jokic missing. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Hardaway against Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to boggle shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. With Jokic, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. They need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And the basket is good. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Green, kept alive. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. Especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Wood. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Just 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope against Dinwiddie. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Shot from 12. The second effort. The second chance effort. No good. Good D by Wood. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown.
14 foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. He kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Josh Green's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Ntilikina.
And checking out some numbers for Brown. How he did last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Wood with the bucket.
Wood's range makes him really dangerous. He's effective as a floor spacer.
The Nuggets trailed by 3. To the inside. Here's Highland. Yep, that one goes in there.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. In the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Hardaway for 3. Highland with the rebound. Denver's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Behind the back and lays it in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here is Hardaway. Last time out he had 13 points. Caldwell Pope against Green. Clock at 4. From deep, Wood. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
The pass to Highland. Now here's Brown. And it's blocked. Doncic against Brown. Puts it up from 12. And it's Doncic missing. Denver in the lead. Now Caldwell Pope. Good D by Hardaway.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
.40 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Dallas again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Brown missing.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Wood up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Remember, Wood was an undrafted free agent. He's one tough customer. A little contact, not going to bother him at all.
Doncic with the steal. A floater, and it's in there. And it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. It's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Christian Wood.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
They are heating up, percolating here in the second quarter, letting it fly from distance.
Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Najee. Wood with the block.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
Loads it up for Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Murray. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Here's Bullock. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Smith checked in for Denver. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Gordon, the pass to Smith. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting too.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Christian Wood. Here's Najee.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside Hardaway. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
A bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Smith kicks to Gordon. Porter looking it over. Inside, here's Najee. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Bullock. 12 points for him. To the middle. And finished off by Wood.
Tremendous production from Wood tonight. When he gets enough touches, you can expect big numbers.
Murray outside. Now here is Smith. And the pass to Najee. At the top of the key, Gordon shoots over Bullock. And it's Gordon missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Smith. Fires for 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bullock. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gordon finds Porter. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 8.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Outside Hardaway. Finney Smith passes to Bullock. Pass to Wood. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
He doesn't get the second one.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And the Nuggets are playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Free throw good, Murray.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
He hits both from the stripe. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Dallas calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Lock at 6. Poked away. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets trailed by 5. Jokic finds Porter. Murray against Hardaway. Knocked away. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good. Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Hardaway passes to Dinwiddie. Gordon against Hardaway. Left block shot on the way. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
For Dallas, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now, I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Christian Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Green's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets trailed by 6. Outside, Porter. Gordon up on top. Puts it up. Good. And a nice assist from Porter.
Assist goes to
Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
And there's the pass to Highland. Murray looking around. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Denver the rebound. Gordon tried to break loose. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jokic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Kleba. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here is Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. All alone. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Brett Ntilikina is checked in for the Mavericks. Denver also making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Brown comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Murray.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Jokic against Powell. Here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Caldwell-Pope can't tie it up as that one misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. 7 points in the game. Here's Highland. Connects from 3-point range. Highland's got 7.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Back to Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. He dishes it to Doncic. Shoots over Brown. Doncic, no good. Nuggets trail. Pass to Highland. He kicks to Brown. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, Green. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And really just asleep at the wheel. I mean, they've been caught napping here a few times, and it's starting to hurt them.
Well, they're treating the ball like it's got leprosy. I mean, turnovers this quarter resulting in 6 points the other way. Can't happen.
Now, here's Jokic. 10 points for him. To the paint, here's Brown. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Doncic. Outside, Green. drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Doncic right side. Jacks up a three. He's off on that one. It's a tie game in Dallas. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
54.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers come. And it makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bullock. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Caldwell Pope.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Right wing, it's tipped. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. For Murray. And it's Doncic missing.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Caldwell Pope against Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon inside.
Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Here's Dinwiddie. He has 7. Kicks it to Bullock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Doncic passes to Powell. To the left side wing. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Porter after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Doncic against Murray. Over Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. The pass to Finney-Smith. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Back to Doncic. The 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Murray against Dinwiddie. Murray, no good. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 7. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
Disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. At the elbow, it's Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. They get it back. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
4th personal foul. Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Here's Powell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and a wide open look for Porter. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks trailing. It's tipped. Doncic outside. Now here's Bullock, guarded by Porter, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now, because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Porter passes to Gordon. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's Murray after Luka Doncic's bucket. Murray with it. Here's Gordon from down in the low post. It goes. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3. For Denver, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here's Jokic. 13 points in the game. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Jokic. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Caldwell Pope against Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Denver grabs the miss. Caldwell Pope's got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Murray. Shoots over Doncic. It doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Goes to Dinwiddie. And he makes that one. 10 points for him.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Jokic against Powell. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 8 now on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Caldwell Pope against Dinwiddie. It's tipped. Jokic with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Boy, the attitude that Caldwell Pope plays with is really quite admirable. I mean, he's out there to score, and he does that well.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Nuggets on D. Here's Powell.
A really good job by the coaching staff, I think, on the defensive end. Much more energy and effort since halftime, and really making their opponents work for every good shot.
Eric Gordon. That's his 2nd personal.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. A different look for Dallas. Wood, he's checked in for Powell. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Green and for Dinwiddie.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Denver leading by 4. Brown outside. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Highland. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's Denver.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Left side, Hardaway. Shoots. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. That's 7 points for Tim Hardaway.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
Green left side. There's the pass to Najee. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Last touch by Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Highland.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Kicks it to Brown. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And Denver again with the bucket.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Outside, Green. Now Hardaway. He has 7. Doncic outside. Here's Wood. Denver grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's Highland. Green with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 4. Back to Doncic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Brown feeling it out a bit. Highland, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Now here's Green. The three for Doncic. The rebound by Jeff Green. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Highland. Another three for Denver.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Doncic kicks to Green. Doncic outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 20.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
Highland's shot is good.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Nuggets also changing it up. Gordon comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Ish Smith in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Smith. Doncic with the block.
And the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead, up by 5.
82, the Nuggets.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Brown out there with Green. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Highland in at the point. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Inside. And finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop. Emphatic.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 3-point lead. Highland passes to Brown. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 19 points.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now, here's Doncic. To tie it up. Another 3 for Dallas.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Pass to Highland. Now Brown. He's guarded by Bullock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Bruce Brown taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Brown drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown. A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. And Brown drops them both. Mavericks trailed by 4. Ntilikina kicks the bullet and taken away by Brown. The finish, and Brown throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. From deep. Highland with the rebound. Denver leading by 6. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. Jokic. Good D by Wood. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Throw good. Bullet. And so Bullet nails both of them. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Dinwiddie passes to Ntilikina. Caldwell Pope against Dinwiddie. Passes it to Bullock. Clock at 6. And here comes Brown. leading the fast break and finished off by Brown.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnover.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And the pass to Bull. Kleba kicks to Nilikina. Dallas again missing. Here's Denver now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Island misses. Mavericks trailed by 8. Nilikina looking it over. Pass to Wood. Shoots over Brown. That one doesn't drop. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Highland. Pass to Jokic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist from.
And now it's a 10-point Nugget lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
This is it to Nilikina. The pass to Wood. Unloads. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And a fantastic decision maker. Wood recognizes when he should shoot once he catches the pass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Bones Highland taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Dinwiddie. Brown finds Green. Here's Highland. Guarded by Doncic. Brown right side. Kleba with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Doncic. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 29.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing the chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Brown outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Brown. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Denver. Mavericks trailed by 4. On the wing, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Denver calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Dinwiddie. Outside, Porter. On pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Doncic outside. It's deflected. There's the feed to Dinwiddie. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
He gets it in there.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Murray against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Over Porter. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes to Murray. Jokic with it. Guarded by Hardaway. Jokic draws the double. Murray for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Now the pass to Porter. Caldwell Pope up top. Dinwiddie covering. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Hardaway against Porter. Shot from the low block. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
It's picked off. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Ball's knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. With some art. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Wood.
Wood embracing the moment and knocking down a big shot.
Denver calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The last second gets a free t-shirt.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
Well, because he was a reliable scoring option all game long, his team was not hesitant about taking advantage of his rhythm. I mean, they just made sure he kept getting the ball. You could tell they were thrilled by his success in this one.
Denver passing it around. Hardaway against Porter. Back to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. He had a nice open look right there. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through. His teammates need him to.
And the Mavericks call time here. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarded.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
All free throws good from Doncic.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Gordon inside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Wood.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Caldwell Pope against Hardaway. Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Doncic against Murray. Teardrop shot. And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Jokic. Dish out to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Good D by Wood. Doncic outside. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Caldwell Pope finds Porter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
I think this comes down to whether they want to go for 3 to win it or send it to overtime with a 2. I think either way, it's going to happen off the inbounds pass, and they need to get it.
Oh, he gets it to go!
Wow, it counts!
That's the end of the game.
Down it goes at the buzzer.
As always, thank you to everyone who came out
Get any
tonight.
better than
We
that.
hope you had a great time.
Phenomenal
We'll see you again
finish.
very
A 3
soon.
at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Aaron. You're on a good roll right now. How confident are you can keep this going?
Yeah, but things change really quickly in this league. You know, one week is different from another, so you got to not get too high, not get too low, stay even keeled, and just take it one game at a time.
Well, you just ripped off 5 cliches in a row. I'm sure you're going to keep ripping off those wins as well. Thanks. Back to you.